Welcome back to my channel. I'm going to show you the all-new 2025 BYD Seal 07. So the vehicle has got 1.5 liter engine, not turbo engine, and you can choose two battery packs. One is 10 kilowatt or 70.6 kilowatt. Then you can carry 75 liter of fuel, and your total CLTC range will be 2000 kilometer. So the Seal 07 is a bit different than the BYD Seal 06. So this one you can drive it 2100 kilometer, and the price is below to 14,000 US dollar. But the Seal 07 is luxurious, and the price is below to 20,000 to 27,000 US dollars. So let me show you this vehicle from the rear. Look at the rear. This is the Seal 07. The CLTC range 2000 kilometer. And this is the Seal 06. The CLTC range 2100 kilometer. Looks pretty similar, but this one is more luxurious than the 06. So if you see the rear, here we got a full LED tail lights. This is a new design and it's completely different than the Seal 06. I will also make a video again. And also we'll get a 360 camera, so many parking sensor. Let me show you. We got two exhaust, both are functional. So this vehicle, is pretty similar like the BYD Han DMI version, even though it's cheaper than the BYD Han DMI version. And you can drive this vehicle 2000 kilometer, but if you choose the BYD Han DMI, you can drive it 1260 kilometer. So this will be a better choice, and it will get around 470 liters storage capacity. Here also we get a light in the cargo, so if you open the cargo in a dark place, no problem at all. We get some space for the tools. This is not the hydraulic one. It's below to 20,000 US dollars. But if you prefer the hydraulic cargo, then you have to choose another version. Let me show you. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 version, and it shows here 2024, but this is the 2025 vehicle. So you can drive it 2000 kilometer. You can carry 60 liter of fuel. You also got 1.5 liter engine with 10 or 17 kilowatt battery packs, and the total CLTC range 2000 kilometer. 5 different versions. The one I'm showing you is the basic one, so the price is below to 20,000 US dollars, and the highest one will be 27,000 US dollar. So let me show you this one. It's the fuel tank. Oh no, so it's the charging port. There are two charging ports, slow and fast one. So if you use the slow one, it will take 8 to 10 hours, and if you use the fast one, then it will take 20 to 25 minutes. Let me mention the BYD is using their BYD blade battery in this vehicle. And we have got the fuel tank here in the left side. So this is your fuel tank. As I mentioned, you can carry 70 liter of fuel. And let me show you the fuel cost. The fuel cost will be 3.4 liter per 100 kilometer. That's why you can drive this vehicle 2000 kilometer. But the Seal 06, the fuel cost is 2.9 liter per 100 kilometer. So this one you can carry 65 liter of fuel, and you can drive this vehicle 2100 kilometer. So let's go to the front. If you see this vehicle from the front, it looks much more better than the Seal 06, and I would say that this is more gorgeous than the BYD Han DMI version. So this is the Seal 06, and this one is the 07. So we'll get similar kind of LED daytime running light. This will be visible in day and night. Also we'll get the LED headlight, LED high beam and low beam. So the air can be flowing this way, and this will give you a better aerodynamic performance. They haven't mentioned the drag coefficient of this vehicle, but it should be below to 0.25 cd or 0.30 cd. If you see here, we got the logo, 360 camera, and a functional grille. So let me open the engine bay. We got 1.5 liter engine, not the turbo engine. These are the power door handles with the ECVT transmission. So look at this interior. As I mentioned it, the 07 Seal 07 DMI is more luxurious than the Seal 06. These are also not power door handles. So look at this interior. So the 07 is better, but it is cheaper. The 06 is cheaper. So it got 1.5 liter engine along with ECVT transmission. Let me mention the power output. So the one I'm showing you, the rear wheel drive version, the power output will be 218 horsepower along with 260 newton meter of torque. And the all-wheel drive version, power output will be 272 horsepower along with 315 newton meter of torque. And if you choose the all-wheel drive version, the performance one, then the price will be 27,000 US dollar. And for this version, the price is below to 20,000 US dollar. Top speed 185 km per hour, 0 to 100 it will take 8.5 seconds. So let's close it. So I'm gonna show you the interior. Here also we got a badge with the BYD design, and we'll get the GT tire with 18-inch wheels, and your tire size will be 225 by 50 R18. See the wheels up there using the BYD brake. This one doesn't have the Brembo brake, and the ground clearance, it will be around 20 centimeter. It doesn't have the air suspension. So let me mention the height of the vehicle. So the height of the vehicle 1.494 meter. So it's pretty similar height length is like the BYD Han DMI version. And the length is 4.98 meter. The wheelbase is 2.9 meter, front wheel distance 1.89 meter, rear wheel distance also 1.89 meter. As I mentioned, it doesn't have the air suspension. You will get 18-inch wheels, and these are the power door handles. I will compare this vehicle with BYD Han DMI version. I already made a video. You can check it out. This will be the big competitor of. Maybe you can choose this one because, as I mentioned, you can drive this vehicle 2,000 kilometer, and the price is below to 20,000 US dollar. And the BYD Han DMI is, you can drive the BYD Han DMI to 1,260 kilometer, and the price is pretty similar. Price will be 24,000. This one is cheaper. Also, you'll get more CLTC range, and the interior looks same. For me, it looks same. These are the soft leather. They use soft leather, and I have to check it out. Maybe the rear seats are not electric, but if you prefer the electric seat in the rear, you can also choose the other version. Here we'll get 2 cup holders. You can hit in it. So also we'll get 2 ear fans at the middle and the 2 USB port. So let me sit inside. I'm 186 and I will get enough leg space and a head space, no problem at all, because the length of the vehicle 4.9 meter as a sedan is good enough. And we got a big panoramic sunroof or glass roof. I have to check it from the front, so we'll check it later. You can check out the BYD Han DMI version. That looks pretty similar like the BYD Seal 07. Let me mention again, the Seal. I came here you will you can see the Seal Dolphin. So this is a different showroom, but you can go to the another showroom, BYD showroom. There you can see Tang Dynasty series. So they got similar kind of vehicles. in their lineup, but with the different name. Sometimes it's really confusing. So this is also the soft leather, and the pilot seat, this should be the electric one, so you can activate your seating seat masses. Also you can move it. Let me sit inside and check this out. So first let me close all the window. 你好，小弟，
在呢。
帮我开空调。
OK， 空调已打开，温度17度。
So look at this vehicle. It's really spacious. I got enough space. And let me show you at the top. Here, it should be a sunroof, just like the BYD Han DMI. Can we open it? Yes, we can. So this is a sunroof. Same like the BYD Han DMI version. Also, we get two lights. If you touch it, it will be open and close. And here, we get a box for the sunglass. These are not the Alcantara because we have to compare the price. We also get a meter with the light. So let me show you some of the functions. 你好，小弟。
来了。
切换成英文。
好的，稍等一下。
Well, now we can change the interface in English. So you see, now everything is showing here in English. So trunk close. Okay, stop. Catch cold. So window open, window close. And we can choose different lights to make our interior more colorful. Front, rear, even we can just select it. And the seat. So as I mentioned, there are 5 different versions. You can choose another version if you prefer the electric seat in the second row. This version, you can activate the seat heating only in the front. Also, we can see the 360 view of this vehicle, and rest of the functions are same. D-Link, D-Pilot, and as mentioned, they are using the BYD Blade battery in this vehicle. So current control, display, version, system, app, everything is safety assist, parking assist. So these are same. Let me check it out. You can drive it. Eco, normal, sport, snowfield. So you can drive it 4 different versions, and this one also showing in English. So this version doesn't have the auto hood, but you can choose another version if you prefer the auto hood. And here we'll get a compartment box. Also, they use soft leather everywhere in the interior, and we'll get a leather steering wheels. This is power adjustable. So here we get a hook. If you want to adjust it, you can do it like this way. Also, this screen, we can rotate it. So it's the same as the other lineup. And here we get some switches. So if you press here, you can talk with Xiaodi, which is the AI system of this vehicle. It can help you to assist in many ways. And here you can receive your phone call. You can increase and decrease the volume. So these are also same. And we got 1 air vent at the right side, 2 in the middle, and 1 in the left. And here we'll get wireless charger. Let's check this one. So you can drive this vehicle as an EV or HEV version. Let me show you the battery CLTC range. As I mentioned, 10 or 17 kilowatt battery CLTC range will be 70 or 125 kilometer. And you can carry 70 liter of fuel, then your total CLTC range will be 2000 kilometer. Also, we got the hazard button. You can choose the mode from here. And here we will get 2 cup holders. There is a small box with the armrest. It looks great. I love this design. Especially we can drive this vehicle 2000 kilometer which is more than the BYD Han DMI version, and the price is cheaper than the BYD Han DMI version. So that's why I will prefer this vehicle rather than the BYD Han DMI. But if you want more cheaper, then you can choose the BYD Seal 06, which is below to 14,000 US dollars, and the CLTC range will be 2,100 kilometers. So this is the big rival of BYD Chin L. But this one is luxurious. See, the front is gorgeous. So it's the same model as before. It was the BYD Seal DMI, but now they have changed the name, BYD Seal 07 DMI. But the CLTC range has been changed. Before it was 1,200 kilometers, just like the BYD Han DMI, but now you can drive it 2,000 kilometers, and they are using the BYD Blade battery as well. So that's pretty well. If you want to import this vehicle, just let me know. We have